Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm the partner here responsible for the prosthetic hip litigation, and the reason I'm doing this video today is to provide an update on the Wright Medical metal-on-metal hip litigation. These cases have been consolidated in Atlanta, Georgia. There are thousands of cases that have been filed, and we are coming up on the first trial of any of these cases anywhere in the country. The first trial is going to take place on March 9th of this year, and right now there are a lot of deadlines in place to get ready for that trial date. The first deadline is what we call dispositive motions. So usually dispositive motions, that's a motion that actually gets rid of the case or gets rid of a cause of action. It's seeking to dismiss a case. Usually defendants file that. The deadline for filing those motions is January 9th, and we fully expect Wright Medical to file one of those. The next motion deadline relates to something called a Daubert motion. Okay, a Daubert motion is a special kind of motion that's usually filed by the defendants, but it can also be filed by the plaintiffs, that seeks to exclude what we call expert testimony. So there are certain circumstances where defendants and plaintiffs will submit expert testimony from doctors, from scientists. And the Daubert motion is what's used by a party to try and exclude that scientific testimony. And it really is sort of based on science. So if you believe that the other side is submitting an expert who is coming up with an opinion that's not based on sound science, you would file a Daubert motion to try and get that dismissed or that excluded from testimony at trial. The Daubert motions in cases like this are very important because really expert testimony is critical to a plaintiff's ability to prove his case. And oftentimes the defendants have their own experts that have some unusual opinions about scientific issues. After that deadline, the next thing that happens is what we call motions in limine. That's another Latin term, and it relates to motion to exclude evidence. So this is sort of a motion to exclude evidence at trial that's not the scientific evidence, it's just the general type of evidence that one party doesn't want in at trial. Now, all of these motions will be submitted. February 26th is what we call pre-trial conference. So that's a conference that's held before the judge. Everybody appears, and at that point the judge will typically rule on the Daubert motions, the dispositive motions, and the motions in limine. And so after that hearing you have a pretty good idea what your case is going to look like for trial. On the plaintiff side, we're very confident in that none of these motions that the defendants are filing will be successful. The cases are very strong, and we think the first case that goes to trial will be successful. But at some point it will be in the hands of a jury. So stay tuned. We will provide updates as the trial progresses. When opening statements occur, we will report on that. We'll let you know exactly what's going on with the case, give you some more information about the parties in the first case, and hopefully there will be a good result for the plaintiffs in this situation. If you have any questions about the Wright Medical litigation or how it's proceeding or whether you have a case, feel free to give us a call. You can reach us at the phone number on the screen, or you can visit our website and fill out one of our online forms.